What is going on, my little sunshines? Carlene here, and the date is July 20th, 2018. A week ago today was the first day of the Supernatural convention in Chicago, and I want to go ahead and kind of talk to you about what happened that day. If you want to see my latest video about me talking about my first ever plane ride and meeting Danielle, Kelsey, and Brooke, I'm going to leave it in the down bar below. But for today's video, I'm going to talk about a lot of things that happened on the first day of the convention, including me and Danielle being able to sing on stage with some of the cast members, but that is later on. We all woke up relatively early. I was probably the first one to be awake, as I was getting used to the time change. But after I showered and got dressed, we all went downstairs to have breakfast together. It was really nice to have the four of us sitting, talking, catching up, just having some time to ourselves as a group. Later on in the weekend, it was kind of chaotic, but just being able to sit, having breakfast together. The restaurant we went to was having an enormous brunch, and I had like eggs, sausage, and bacon, and really good stuff that I don't typically have, but we were on vacation, so why not? After that, we went to the Grand Ballroom. Rob Benedict, who plays Chuck/God, gave us the welcome, huge spiel with Loudon Swain, his band, and then we got into some panels. We saw Gabe and Chad, who play Ash, and I forget Gabriel's character. And then we saw Rachel Miner, who was Meg in the show, and it didn't really hit me until after that that Rachel had MS, so multiple sclerosis, but she was so empowering. Her panel was phenomenal, and I really enjoyed it. And then after Rachel's panel, we kind of had a lull. The first lull, Brooke and Danielle did some yes/no trivia, and they rocked it. And then we grabbed some lunch. And then after lunch, we went to go sign up for Friday night karaoke. Brooke and Kelsey had this plan early on, even before I knew I was able to go, to get Danielle on stage. Danielle is a phenomenal singer, musician. She's been on stage before. She's phenomenal. For me, in particular, I really wanted to attempt karaoke, but I was so anxious, and I was really going back and forth whether or not that would I make a fool of myself, is it really something that I wanted to do. And ultimately I was nervous about signing up, because it was literally the way that karaoke works. It's a draw of the hat, and you either get picked or you don't, either way. But I was really scared to sign up. So Kelsey was talking to me, and she was asking if I was going to sign up. And initially I wasn't going to sign up, only because I was a little anxious and a little scared to do it. But after Kelsey kind of pushing me in the right direction, I said that if the song Footloose was on the karaoke sheet, that fine, I will sign up and I'll do it. What even made it more special was the fact that I did ask Danielle if we did get called, would she be willing to do the song with me? And of course she said yes. And that kind of made me feel a little bit more at ease, having somebody on stage with me, and a little bit more comfortable, that I could do it with her by my side, because other than that, I really wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it on my own. So I signed Danielle and I up for singing Footloose by Kenny Loggins, and I signed us up, I put it in, and the rest was really done. We left after signing up, and then Danielle and Kelsey went to go do something. Brooke and I had our first op of the day, which was Rob Benedict. And Rob Benedict's photo op really was a last minute op. 2 days before we left for Chicago, Brooke messaged me and said, "Hey, would you be interested in splitting a photo op with Rob with me?" And I said, "Why not?" So we went to the photo area. Both Brooke and I agreed that Rob Benedict looks so much more pretty in person than pictures give him off to be. So we were literally talking about poses, and we're like, well, why don't we just pray to God? So we literally prayed to God, and the photo op actually came out really, really cute. So I let Brooke take that one home with her because it was her idea. So after Rob's photo op, we met up with Kelsey and Danielle, and we did a Kim Rhodes photo op with the four of us. It was the only picture we got with the four of us, and let me tell you, Kim Rhodes is an absolute goddess. We got up to the photo area. She gave us all four a hug. We did a Charlie's Angel pose with her, and by the time we were getting ready to leave, she gave us all a hug again. She is so sweet, warm, welcoming, like, words can't even describe how she is to her fans, like to the Supernatural family. She is just amazing. After that, we went to our seats where Brianna Buckmaster and Kim were having a panel. Again, great panel with those ladies. After the panel, it was time for autographs, and I had bought Brooke and Danielle, Brianna and Kim autographs as part of their gift. So we had those, and then I bought myself a Lisa Berry autograph. So we spent a lot of the evening doing that type of stuff, and then we vegged, we ate dinner, and then we went to karaoke. So karaoke was a very interesting time. There was Matt Cohen was the host. We saw Kim again. We saw Brianna. We saw David Hayden Jones. Those were the main four, and we were all just listening. Brooke was standing on a chair because people kept going in front of her, but we ended up singing back, which was actually fun in its own, because we had our own little concert area and we weren't squished by people. But it was almost near the end of the night when all of a sudden I hear Brooke say, "Carlene, go up there." And Danielle and I were called to go ahead and sing karaoke. And literally I froze. I was like, is this real? Like, are you kidding me? Am I actually going up? So Danielle and I got to go up, which was so much fun. I don't think I would have gotten I don't think I would have been able to go into it as much as I did without Danielle being by my side. And I know that probably sounds really corny, and I know that probably sounds so silly, but having Danielle by me gave me more confidence to know that I can do it. And I shouldn't be really scared of the stage. So we sang, and the energy that the rest of everybody in the hall was given us, I think made it that much more fun too. After that, after we were done singing, I handed David my mic. I gave Matt Cohen probably about like a solid 30-45 second hug, and Danielle and I get off the stage and we're like, oh my god, did that just happen? Like, did that just happen? Like, we were having a freak out moment, and then we get with Kelsey and Brooke, and we're even having a more freak out moment. And then Danielle and I were like, we have to get a Matt Cohen up now. So we decided that moment that we were going to get a Matt Cohen photo op. Bless Brooke. Brooke filmed the entire thing for us. So I'm actually going to insert a little clip right have to say, karaoke was probably one of the major highlights for me. Just being able to feel the energy from the crowd and getting to sing with Danielle, and being around the cast. Literally, it was like David and Brianna and Matt on my side, and then Kim and Lisa was on Danielle's side. It felt so surreal. But I'm not going to keep on blabbing about it. But when we got back into our hotel room, literally karaoke was all Danielle and I could talk about. And we watched it from Brooke's camera, and it was just, I still can't believe it happened. And then we all just passed out. So, yeah, that was Friday at the convention. I still can't believe that happened, but it was all worth it and amazing, and I wouldn't have asked for anything better. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a ray. Our videos shine brighter when you do. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget to come back tomorrow for when I post and talk about Saturday's day at the convention. I can't wait to tell you guys. And don't forget to remember, you're the one who can fill the world with sunshine.